We have here a Group B matchup, I believe, with Eb0ny Scarface versus Spidey220102. I'm going to say that every single time that I possibly can. Uh, just kidding. Or am I? Let's see what happens. Again, Eb0ny here still fighting for contention in this group as of right now, but of course that post has already been put up in the group, so we know what happened. Spidey is out of contention, but he's still putting the old college try forward, and thank you, Spidey, for filling out the rest of your matches. So let's get right into this one and see what takes place. Get Mario casting for us, thank you for that. And we see from the two of them, not wonderful aura starts. Spidey damn near aura streak. Luckily does get up to 3. Eb0ny up to 3 as well. Looks like a lot of purples for both of them. Interesting to see what comes out of this. Eb0ny, of course, known for the pop decks. +2 speed to Eb0ny already. So maybe he's looking to be a little bit more aggressive instead of doing the usual pop stuff. We see a re-in from Spidey. Nice early pressure just to test out, see what he's going to do. No defenses in hand, so he might actually do well to keep throwing that out there. The cartwheel will get him out of most situations, but you never know. You might be able to pull off a little bit of damage here and there, and that'll go a long way with the Tiger Strength in hand too. You can accidentally land a couple of those reincarnations. Eb0ny moving in. Spidey apparently does not have anything short range, but the dash will keep him nice and distance. I like that option for Spidey. Eb0ny cutting away the terrain to let him move about a little bit more freely, and an ice sword hits. You have a dash, kid, you gotta use it. Looks like Eb0ny can't quite follow up. Great jump by Spidey. Dash gets him the hell out of there. Kamikaze, notably, one of the few people that has the actual game music playing at regular volume. I haven't heard this in years. Very interesting. Looks like we see a shatter or a diabolical trick from Eb0ny, so he is going to pop, just not quite with the violent change deck as of yet. Spidey going to pop back. But he's... Hang on, did he just miss? What happened there? He went to pop the skill, it didn't go. He does wait for Eb0ny to get there, pops it in his face, and eats a sword for his troubles. But Spidey has the skill advantage thus far, 16 to 10, so if he can figure out a way to use that dash to get around the map, pull Eb0ny away from his base, get back over there and get a couple more out, this could work out into his favor. The health advantage is not too substantial, but the attack buff and the speed buff from Eb0ny, he'll have to work pretty hard to get away from him and not eat damage in the process. Takes the sword with the iron skin, that's great. Another skill in hand. Oh, but there's a recall. So the road got a bit longer for Spidey. I don't think Eb0ny has an attack, and he can't take the aura particle. Spidey should be waiting in his base to pop those out. Decides to go back instead to his own base and picks up what looks like an attack. No, he did just aura, I guess. And he gets the pop right in front of him. Yet the game plan for Spidey, or just not the game plan, just has to learn how to recognize these opportunities when they're presented to him. The skill differential is now flipped in favor of Eb0ny. Looks like he had a second recall, perhaps. The loop might be started now at this point. It doesn't appear as if Spidey will be able to combat with his own popping, unless he has a stack of violent changes in hand as well. Eb0ny, not at all worried about the rush, popping skills right in Spidey's face, but the rock shot does come out. Again, Eb0ny not too worried about it. If we can catch him slipping, a couple of the rock shots will again cut into the lead. Not super likely to happen, especially given the cover of the base. Stranger things have happened. It's not gonna hurt to just keep throwing them out there, especially with the +2. That would have been a decent time to throw it out there, but you couldn't have known it was happening. Eb0ny with the second heat. He might be, well, depending on what attack he has, which there's no attack in hand yet. So all the buffs might be largely for naught, with the exception of the speed. That's keeping him well out of range of the rock shot, at the very least. It doesn't look like Spidey wants to pick up any more of his skills, but Eb0ny's going to take the opportunity to go and pop out some more of his own. Gotta watch that timing. Late with the rock shot, could have at least hit him as he was hitting the diabolical trick. He's gonna have to wait for that. Get late on the rock shot. 2 more skills for Spidey. That might just be the shatter then if he can't get the aura capsules down. So okay, he might be safer now from the pop out. If that was a shatter, he can't get those last 2 aura particles, which means he won't be popped out entirely. But he does only have the rock shot handy, and his own diabolical trick / shatter. But there's 12 skills to get through, and I'm not sure he'll be able to do it. Spidey picks up his aura particles, and he's gonna wait this one out. Instead of opting for the draw, he opts for an honorable death. I think he could have waited that one out. It's an interesting choice. At least gone for the draw, if not the victory. He wasn't out of that fight, and I believe he had the dash, which could have kept him away from Eb0ny's onslaught, if it came to that. But yeah, he didn't want the draw apparently. I will trust his judgment in that decision-making process. So on to City we go, skipping highway. That's 1 to Kamikaze Mario. 1 to Eb0ny Scarface against Spidey. And we have a subhuman. Never even seen that name before. I love how many people I've never seen before are still playing this game. It's so encouraging to see. Good aura start for Eb0ny, and also good for Spidey. Mario's trying to get us a better look, see what's going on. He's there moving in. Throws that one right at Eb0ny. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but Eb0ny gets out of the way at the last second. Comfortable on aura everywhere, the flash hole comes out. But I believe that was a re-in, so Eb0ny hangs on to it. Avoids the re-in, but runs into an ice sword. That's unfortunate. Gets hit by the second one. He's gonna want to get on that lift and get the hell out of dodge. And hopefully not get hit by a re-in. He gets hit, but he's out of the way. So can hopefully make use of his defense. Might not save him from the ice sword. Oh, that's right, forgot his flash hole. So that won't save him from the ice sword, but at least it'll keep him from eating damage from the re-in. If Eb0ny can pick up a Tiger Strength or something similar, it'll bust that flash hole. And we see this glitch. Okay, that sign broke. I thought we were in the broken city where the signs were impenetrable, but that sign does go. And Spidey avoids the terrain damage. Eb0ny looking to move in. He's going to hunt this spider down, or at least scare him off the top. Something poetic about a spider being scared away from the corners of a building. Didn't quite time that flash hole right, still ate the Rian. Eb0ny yet to take damage here. Healing water. Could be useful. More yellows in hand. His own Rian traded, but he doesn't want to do that. +1's going to put him down way faster than his regular one. Oh, but he lost his own Rian. Turbulence meta. That could put some distance in between the two. What am I saying? That could, what's the stupid idiom? That could go a long way. There we go. Vacuum wall comes out. Violent change. I think they both threw it at the same time. 9-14. Spidey gets his Rian taken away by the flash hole. Kind of want to see what the aura did when that happened. Again, based on that conversation in the group between Nathan about photon barrier versus Rian and the aura cost of the erase skill as it happens. But as I ponder that, Eb0ny hits the 4 damage Rian onto Spidey to take game 2. And that'll take us to Refinery. Spidey making a good showing of himself, especially considering that Eb0ny is in one of the top 3 of the group. He's not getting pushed over, he's not getting rolled over either. Making a fight of it. Two and 3, lots of yellows in Eb0ny's hand. Assuming he's waiting for that 3rd aura particle to get the level amps going. No, he hits 3, there we go. Probably the other 2 are probably recalls. Huh, vicious balance. No, wait, what happened there? Well, I'm confused. In any case, Spidey has meditation and tiger strength. There's our level amp again. Eb0ny back up to 7 with a boost mine. Swarm of Moths hits for 5. That's a good start for Spidey. Goes back to collect some more. Let's see if he can capitalize on the early damage here. But 2 defenses in hand does not bode well. Oh, but I didn't see what happened, but there was a flame sword that punched Eb0ny right in the face. The glacial wall, I think, just missed because he still is holding it. The glacial wall must have been early or late, and the sword broke through. And it's a decisive lead here for Spidey. Violent change notwithstanding. The skills are even, so. Well, now it's a little bit different, 14-20. There was a recall there, perhaps. There's the vicious balance. Or no. Hang on. Yeah, I think that was the balance. Swarm misses that time. Catches the glacial wall, though. 13-15, not bad. Spidey takes a tumble. Down to 10 with that violent change. Spidey is not out of this by any means. The swarm did good work for him if he has another sword in hand. I actually didn't see how he lost it unless he overrode it. But he's going right back in. Tiger strength, whatever that is, a couple of shots could do it. There's the swarm. Takes another flash hole. I mean, sorry, another glacial wall. And Spidey takes another tumble. Down to 7 skills. 6, 5, and 4. I would have left those aura particles there. He didn't need those. But especially if there's another vicious balance coming in. Throws the swarm. Doesn't connect. Gotta get a better setup for those. Spidey, instead of taking the time to run back to his base, he's jumping off, falls again. And now he's at a deficit. Oh, he's just jumping off now. He's down to his last skill. Unfortunate. Again, a game Spidey puts up the fight against Eb0ny, but the veteran proved to be too much for Spidey's tastes. That's another round down from Group B. Stay tuned for the next one.